we are at Hiawatha, John Deere dealer on the north side of town. Just a short walk from the New Harlan dealer we were just at not too long ago. So we're going to take a look around and kind of take a look at what John Deere dealership has. This is an interesting town because you got a Case dealer, John Deere dealer, and a New Holland dealer all in the same town. Hiawatha, I think, is probably around 3,000 or 4,000 people, maybe if it's that big. But we're in northeastern Kansas. You know, there's a lot of farmers around here. This is farm country up here, mostly corn and soybeans. So we're going to take a look around and see what we can see. All right, so we're on the back side of Hiawatha Implement Building. They've got a John Deere S780, very big combine. It's been sitting back here for a little bit because they got the elevators open so water drains. But this is not a new combine. I think this is somebody's combine that they are working on, maybe. I'm not sure, but as you can see, the header has got a belt versus auger. A lot of these things have augers instead of belts, but a lot of the newer headers are going to belts. Like this brand new header here, as you can see, plastic tines versus the metal ones, easier to replace, cheaper to replace. This thing is brand new here, boy. Yeah, that is pretty cool. I'm sorry if the camera angles are wacky because I still got my camera on a tripod, so I can set it down. But yeah, so we've got a couple big combines back over here we're going to go take a look at. This is on the east side of the building. Lots of headers on trailers. There's a couple older tractors. We'll go look at them here in a minute. Ball fields are going. Looks like youth baseball. All right, so that is a S70 also, 770, excuse me. It looks like brand new. This tractor, older tractor, he's got some tire issues on the front there. It's a 8310R older tractor. But we got two brand new 770s. Extended augers that do not fold. Yeah, these are brand new. Brand new. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, you should look at this. Haven't even wore the paint off of these things yet. There's a 3830 swatter. This is a Hilco side hill, so it has ability to tilt a bit on the slopes. We'll take a look at this old swatter. So they've got the header separated from the swather. For some reason, we're probably working on it. I don't know. But we got some stuff back here. Sprayer tank. Frame of some sort. They welded some metal to. Looks like they were working on this one because you can see the parts they've cut off and cut it torch. This is a, what is this? This isn't a chisel. I think that's a planter. Yeah, that's a planter. Well, no, it's a chisel. They got, this is a wing that they just haven't put on it yet. So it's one of the wings that goes up on top of here, if you can see my finger pointing. Looks like this one. See how little wing is up here. This is a big piece of equipment here. Wow. 2510H, whatever that means. Got a lock so it doesn't swivel. Yeah, these are huge. All right, let's go take a look at this tractor on tracks here. Almost lost my microphone. Sorry if that was loud. This is a 9520 RT. Now this is in game. This is an in-game tractor. So, yes sir. Let's climb up. This is fairly new. There's hardly any wear on the steps. And as you can see, the console inside. Go down a little bit. Console. Yeah, that's a fairly, I think this is brand new because there's very little dirt or wear inside the cab. Very little wear. Beacons. Some MacDon. Look at that. MacDon headers. A Flex Draper. FD75S. And MacDon over there. Be interesting to see some MacDon headers in game. I know in Farm Sim 2025 we announced that MacDon Swather would be in game. And if you buy the collector's edition, you will get that. Or season pass, maybe? I'm not sure. We got a DN 495 spreader with on a F4365 chassis. So yeah. Okay, here's an older John Deere. What is this? This is a John Deere 4455. So made in the 80s. There's a 7400 and a 6400. So very old tractors. Part of the front end is missing on that one, so they might be working on it. Maybe. I'm not sure. But this spreader is brand new. Here's a sprayer. This is a used sprayer. I don't know if it's for sale or they're working on it. I'm not sure, but if you remember from the Western Ag Show in Kansas City, the one I was standing under was much bigger than this one. Yeah, but this is a pretty good sized sprayer. Maybe 100 feet, maybe more. I don't know. Here's another spreader. We got a new baler. There's a Massey Ferguson 8120. That's a big size baler. Here's some more sprayers. A couple more sprayers. There's a 760 combine. Looks brand new. We got another 770. Okay, here's an 8RT, which is in game. And a 9RT, which is also in game. So, yes, sir. This is a big tractor right here. Big tractor. Let me put the, just so you can kind of see how big it is. I walked through a mud puddle. Yeah, big tractor. And it's got tow cables on the front. Huge exhaust. Yeah, we got big equipment at this dealership. All right, so we got an 8310, which is an older model, an 8RX quad track. Okay, here we go. Here's something different. Little quad track action going on. These are about 4 foot tall, maybe. I'm not sure. Def tank. The front track's a lot smaller. So this back track, I'm 5'11". It's just a little bit taller than me, so I'm going to say probably 6 foot, maybe 6 foot. And as we look at the back, yeah, this thing's never been used. It's had something attached to it, as you see right here, but there's very little oil. Same way, this is a used tractor here with the 3-point quick attachment. And they got a lot of equipment in the shed. And oh, look at this, a 9770 STS. Non-foldable auger. They got a lot of stuff in the shed here. These are used equipment. There's a 9560. Looks like used equipment. There's a 770. Used, but not very much used. Same way with this one. There's another 770, 9570. There's another 8R. I think it's new. And this is used 770. And here's another 8R, just to be brand new. And a 780, a little bit bigger than a 770. Let's go see what's over in this other shed. I see some more combines with fleet numbers. So the fleet numbers tell me they were either on a very large farm or a part of a custom harvest operation. Hard to say. This hasn't been cleaned off, as you can see by all the dust chaff build up in the back. Never was brought in and parked, so probably traded in and then they just parked it and haven't done anything with it. This is brand new, as you can see. It's still got all accessories inside the cab and the boxes. 9550, which is a little bit bigger than the 770. Not by much though. Now my hand's itching. There's another 8R. They got a lot of 8Rs in here. So used. 9570s used. This is, if it was used, it wasn't used very much. Still in pretty good shape. Been here a while though. It's very dirty. There's a 660. As we walk through this shed, 770, 770s, more 770s. We're going to go over to this shed here just a second. I'm going to have to check something out here real quick. All right, well, I heard to get a drink of water because I was like dying of thirst. I'm very thirsty walking around for the last hour. So I'm still back over here at the shed. The second of 3 sheds they've got here. And they got a lot of 770s here. A lot of 770s. And they got some used headers, and they've got some new MacDon headers. They got a lot of MacDon headers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and 7 over on the other side. We've got a folding cornrow header, a couple of those. And there goes a John Deere tractor over there. we're going to walk through here. Here is a John Deere. Let's see if I can find the model number on it. Planter. Maybe a 24-row planter. This is a 1775 NT 24-row planter. And it's got the folding, what the hell you call them? Make the lines, trail lines. 400, 500, 600 gallon tank there. And those are probably dual tanks. Let me see if they got gallons on the back of them. And they do not. But I'm going to assume they're pretty close to 600, and I just stepped into a huge mud puddle. My hay dudes are dirty. Here's another 1775 NT. This is not as big. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 12 row versus a 24. I wonder why they both 1775s. One's an NT. They're both 1775, but one's a 24 and one's a 12. Interesting. There's a 1790, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 rows on the wings, and how many in the back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 24 row also. There's another one. New one looks to be. There's a little 7R. And this little planter here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 row. 1760. Looks to be brand new. This 8R is brand new also. I don't understand how these dealers can have so much equipment on hand that is brand new and they don't move them. Now, John Deere did announce layoffs for some of their plants. That was in the news due to sloping sales. So, I mean, just looking at this dealership, I mean, I wouldn't even want to begin to think of how many millions of dollars of equipment they've just got sitting here. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 770 combines in a shed, brand new at, hell, I don't know what a 770 is, but probably $1 million. $1 million maybe more. I'm not sure. You guys tell me. Whoop, 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 whoop. So here's an 8295R. This is a used tractor, you can tell. Here's another 8RX quad track. Attached to that big planter. And they've got a whole bunch of planters out here. And then they've got some Brent grain carts. There's a Brent Avalanche. And they've got the, these are Parkers, seed tenders. Now, if you're like me, I hated how, I'm going to put my tripod up here so I can talk. But I hated how the in-game one didn't have a trailer. Now that's been fixed. The new upgrade, the update to the tender. I can't even remember the model or the brand that's in game, but it now has a trailer and made it much easier. But before you had to put this on a trailer, and it was a pain in the butt. It was just a pain. And now they fixed that with an update, but They've got quite a few of these seed chariot, seed tenders, fertilizer tenders. This is a big grain cart. I can't really see inside because it's got a tarp over it. A Brent 1398 if you want to look it up and see how many bushels it has in it. This one, 1398 as well. So yeah, somebody driving through the lot. Here's some more of the planters. Here's a Brent 1596 and Universe 1391. It's also a big. Now this is maybe might be able to see in there. I don't know. I don't know if you could see in there or not. But we getting over here some augers, quick belt augers. There's an older planter, a couple older planters. There's a Kinsey 3500 planter. But this guy is used. He's taking some wear. These marks that you see here, this is from turning and hitting the tire. The tire has been rubbing on this as they make a tight left turn. And we got some headers, sprayers. We're getting into some cultivating stuff here now. There's some UM Renegade chisels again. Here is a Chauvin sprayer, pull behind sprayer. They got a New Holland combine parked out here in the back. Another 8R, looks like brand new. Some Ashland dirt moving pull behinds. I think you can see those. Yeah. And this is a John Deere 2680H field cultivator disc with harrow on the back. And it's pretty good size. You can see how tall I am compared to how tall this is. So, yeah. And the New Holland is a CR 8.90. Somebody probably traded it in. We got another chisel there in the blue. I think it might be a Kinsey. Looks like a case chisel, and another John Deere cultivator. Now, so I want to say something about this. So, cultivators, disc harrows, you can kind of lump them all into one category. But when I think of cultivator, I'm thinking something that goes through a row crop and takes out the weeds between the crop rows. Now, some people call something like that a cultivator, or that, that's a cultivator. No, it's a disc harrow. It's got discs that till up the ground, and then a harrow which then breaks up the clods of dirt. Not everybody plows their ground with a plow. When I talk a plow, I'm talking a 3, 5, 7, 15 bottom plow pulled behind a huge tractor that digs the dirt up and folds it over, and then you take a disc harrow and then break those lumps up. And then sometimes you take a drag harrow behind that and smooth it out even more. So it's always been one of the things that's kind of got me. Disc harrow, disc plow, cultivator. Some people call them all cultivators, but they're not. To me, a cultivator is something you use to get weeds out of a field between rows. So, yeah. So here's some more MacDon headers, John Deere headers. They got a whole row of headers out here. Another quad track tractor over there. If you see it, I'm not sure from here what brand it is, but we got a 760 combine over here by itself. Simpson Harvesting. It's got a number 2 on it. It tells me that this was probably a trade-in trailer header for a custom cutting operation, since it says Simpson Harvesting on it, but it might not be. I mean, it's Roadrunner header trailer, but that looks, I don't know, has a fleet number on it. So to me, that means it was used as a commercial operation. A couple nice big combine headers. They got a lot of headers. I don't know if you can see them all. Lots of headers. So another 9670 with some used headers over here. A baler. Look to be some mowers. Back over here, some more sprayers. Another fertilizer lime spreader. And I want to say that's probably a 9 quad track. Let's go take a look. See what this is. This is a big dealership. Okay, so we started way over there, walked over on the other side, and we've gone through those 3 buildings, through this lot, back around over to here. And I'm not sure what this shed is. It looks like it has something to do with their sprayers. Sprayer repair. I'm not real sure. This is, what is this beauty? Okay, so this is another 9620 RX, as you can see. Much bigger quad track. It is very used. The tread is still in okay shape, but I would be thinking about replacing this personally if this was my tractor. But considering these things are thousands of dollars each, yeah. But it isn't that used though. There's not a lot of wear on the steps. Seeing a lot of wear back here, or a lot of oil dripping anywhere. So the def tank. So I don't know. I mean, maybe they put a used track on it. The other one broke. That back one's used too, though. So I mean, it's a used tractor, but it's in good shape. This is an 800R spreader. A little bit bigger than the other one. It's got a small front tire, rear tire. And a Hagee sprayer. Now, unlike the other sprayers that we've seen so far, the spraying attachment is on the back. So now this one is kind of like the, I forget what sprayers are in the game, but the one I use, it's, crap, I can't even remember. But it's got the back to cover underneath, but then the sprayer bar is on the front. Then you can raise and lower it this way. Now this is a pretty good size sprayer. I don't know if you can see me and how big I am, but I'll put the tripod down. We'll adjust a little bit. My videographer is not with me today, so I'm having to do it all myself. So you can see, pretty good size sprayer. Pretty good size sprayer. So yeah, hopefully by the time we go to the case dealer, I'll have my videographer. My oldest daughter is going to help. They took grandma to Walmart, so she was not available for me for these two. Things. Let's go see what this quad track, or this not quad track, but this tractor is. This is I don't know why it's out here by itself. That's kind of interesting. This is a 90, what is it? My eyes are getting bad, I can't see. This is a 9570 RT. So it is used. I can see that from here in the back. It's got a lot of wear, as you can see there on the pintle. tow spindle. They've had some oil leakage dripping down there a little bit, but still in pretty good shape. Originally, I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it here, but it says Kanawha Equipment, Kanawha, Iowa, was originally where this came from. So it originated in Iowa and is now sitting on a lot in Hiawatha, Kansas. So, well, campers, that's the John Deere dealer. We've seen a lot today so far. So one more place to go. That's the Case dealer. We will hit that here in a little bit. So I gotta wait for my ride. So I'm going to take a walk over to the front and I'm going to sit on a mower and take a break. We'll see you later.